welcome along everyone. Obviously Steve from Trips and Tramps, based here in Te Anau in the townships, we've left about 5 minutes ago. Out the front of us here we've got beautiful Lake Te Anau. It's actually the second largest lake in New Zealand behind Lake Taupo in the central North Island. The Dome Island marks the entrance to the southern arm. That's the rounded island just directly opposite us. 26 kilometres behind that island is the head of the south arm of the lake. Yeah, it's a huge lake. So yeah, we're going to have a great day to Milford today. The sun's out, bit of warmth already in the day. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get back in that van and we'll start heading in north or northwest towards Milford Sound. Oh, well, here we are on our first stop as we head up the Eglinton Valley and in towards Milford Sound. A lovely place here called Mirror Lakes. It's just a nice little 7-8 minute walk really. Wooden walkway, very good underfoot. And as the name suggests, we'll get some beautiful reflections here of the waterways of the old mountains and also the wetland area that surrounds these little lakes. So yeah, follow me. But yeah, beautiful reflections of the wetland area that surrounds the lakes here and obviously the old mountains. So that's what you get, hence the name, the Mirror Lakes. And very dark, peaty sort of soil, and that gives a darkness to the surface which gives you the reflections. But yeah, a lovely spot here on the Mirror Lakes walkway. We'll wander on a bit further. So here we are in the beautiful big clearing in the Eglinton Valley here. Cast your mind back 100,000 years, there would have been a big glacier right through this valley here. They say 12 to 14,000 years ago the last of the ice ages finished in these parts of the world. And since then the trees have re-established on the hillsides, the grasses have come through in the valley floor, but because of the severe frost you get every winter, it just stops any seedlings, young trees getting established in the valley floor. So yeah, look, you can see we've just obviously come out of the Homer Tunnel just up behind us there. The sun coming over the top of the Homer Saddle where William Homer stood in 1889 and proposed a tunnel through that section of the mountain, so back in 1889. And we've come into the Cledell Valley. It's a classic glacial carved canyon. You've got these steep rock walls either side of us. It's known as a cirque. We're at the head of a glacier, you could say, 100,000 years ago. And the glacier that carved this valley out that we're looking into is the same glacier that carved Milford Sound out. So that's where we're heading right now. So we'll get back into the van and we'll make our way down to Milford Sound. Well, we've arrived at Milford Sound now, folks, and yeah, we've got Mitre Peak all but viewable for us here. So what we're going to do now is join the boat cruise. It's a lovely 2-hour trip we're going to have out on the Sound or fjord with Mitre Peak cruisers. So yeah, come along and we'll go and join that boat.
Well, good morning, folks. Just leaving the harbour now, departing for the fjord. First port of call, just on our hard right, is the Bowen Falls. Highest permanent here in Milford, 162 metres, 526 feet. And just looking straight in front of us, we have Sinbad Gully. Quite a short gully, this one. Certainly make out that distinctive U-shape, which of course does signify glaciation. To the right of it, the Bishop's Footstool, and Mitre Peak directly behind, bit of cloud just hanging around the top of it at the moment. And just on the left here we have the rock face, solid granite of course, and you can see those trees growing on it. Red, silver mountain beech. Of course these seeds, they germinate in the cracks, and of course as they get bigger, older, their root systems, they intertwine and they end up literally holding each other up on the mountainside. Yes, up on the left hand side here we have the northern face of Mitre Peak. Goes up there for just on 1 mile, 1,692 metres, 5,560 feet. And also just up in front of us, copper oxidising in the rock face there. Down below, a lot of orange rustic staining, high grade iron ore. Also out at Anita Bay we have banded quartz and also lovely red garnets wedged in the cracks out there. Of course this is a World Heritage Park. These minerals, they can't be touched. Just coming up to Seal Point. Got a few seals on the rock this morning. Young juvenile fur seals tend to sleep on the rocks during the day, fish during the night. Almost hunted to extinction during the last century. Hunted for their fur for clothing, blubber for cosmetic use. Yeah, just coming up on the left we have Harrison's Cove. It is the only natural anchoring point here in Milford. That due to the sheer depth of water anywhere else. Underwater observatory tucked around the corner, closed to us at the moment.
Well, here we are in the Gertrude Valley car park, just one of the many pull-offs really on the Milford Road, right in amongst the Darren Mountains, as you can see all around us here. Lovely walk here up to a place called the Gertrude Saddle, about 5 to 6 hours return. Definitely recommended, fine day only, and also for more experienced hikers. But there are numerous short walks off the Milford Road, between 20 minutes and 5 to 6 hours in duration. They complement a boat cruise at Milford Sound on the same day, on a nice summer's day. A couple of other very good ones, the Lake Marion Walk and also the Key Summit Walk on the Routeburn track. So I highly recommend that one in particular. It's perfect for families, 2.5 to 3 hours return. But yeah, plenty of good options that complement a boat cruise at Milford Sound. Well, look what we've got here. We've got the old Alpine Kea just turned up, spelt K-E-A. And they're the world's only alpine parrot, not that particular one, but the species in general. And believed to be around 3,000 to 8,000 left alive in the world today. Only found in the South Island of New Zealand. So he's just flowing down on the ground there for us. Yeah, 25 to 30 years of age they live to. And real characters. They call them the clowns of the mountain, as you can see. But yeah, no. As you can see, he's enjoying the tripod. Oh, well, here we are on the start of a walk up to Lake Marion. So we've just come down from the Milford Road, about 1 kilometre up there behind us, and we drove down to the end of the Lower Hollyford Road, another 15 kilometres. That's where the Hollyford Valley walking track commences. But this is one of the many walks available off the Milford Road. It's a place called Lake Marion. Yeah, first thing you got to do is cross over a swing bridge over the beautiful Hollyford River here. Crystal clear water, as you can see. So yeah, follow me and we'll start our walk up towards Lake Marion. A little bit bouncy, the old swing bridge, but yeah, we'll get to the other side and we're on solid ground again. Feet's getting wet feet in the Hollyford River. All right, here we are at Lake Gun, just one of the many mountain lakes you find throughout the national park here in Fiordland. Beautiful lake, this one though. Very deep lake actually, glacial carved, about 585 metres deep. But yeah, this is a lovely spot here, and Fiordland is made of water. It's made by glaciers. It's what we call a semi-tepid or a cold climate rainforest. We don't have a wet season and a dry season, it just rains throughout the year here. We get lovely days as well, but we do Milford Sound, for example, gets 7 to 8 metres of rainfall a year on average. So yeah, water really dominates Fiordland and the area. So yeah, it's been great to take you out today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and obviously if you ever come back to this region again in real life as opposed to virtual, we'd love to show you around. So please come and visit us. Thank you for your time.